What's up, everybody? Today, we're playing a game called Godless.
Godless.
It was actually sent to me by a guy named Daniel, who is the sole creator of this game.
Yeah, he's been working on it for a few years.
I don't know how long he's been working on it for. It's a little while.
Huh.
But, he has, sent it to me. It's like a combination. It's got roguelike elements. It's got, like, board game turn-based elements. And I've taken around with it for a little bit, and I thought it could be interesting.
Yeah.
So we're going to try it out.
Sure.
So the premise is, we have nothing unlocked because we're very early in the game, so it's going to force us to play easy because we haven't completed it yet. I've only dipped my toe into the game because I wanted to keep everything nice and fresh. But yeah, the premise of the game is that we are some kind of very angry deity, and we want to wipe out all life on Earth.
Ah.
Okay, so now you gotta choose your first artifact, which is essentially like choosing the deck you want to build for this game. We got Darust, raises rulers from the past, from the grave, to spread terror among their people.
Okay.
And so it's necromancy stuff.
Sure.
Twins summons orators who spread the word of the approaching apocalypse. And it's true, it's almost here.
Yeah.
Playing them before, they have a lot of RNG, blow up the world, possibly including yourself.
Ah.
I didn't have too much luck with them. And then Lenate or Lenate, depending on how you want to pronounce it, saturates sources of power with energy and releases it upon your enemies. I've done Darust, I've done Twins, I have not done this one.
Well, there you go. Let's do it then.
So,
let's see what it does.
Let's see what it does. Act 1, Kingdoms of the First Alliance. Put on our artifact that we just got, our Emerald Gauntlet. And then our continent we're going to be encountering first is the Elvish Refuge. And the defeat seemed inevitable. Your brethren put all their efforts into protect this land. The key to Nalcyon. That underwater temple hid the only shrine mortals failed to find. Now, when you're awakened, its power is all yours. When you're awoken, I assume is what he meant. It's fine. Early access, baby. So we got a Nature Guardian, we got a Battle Priestess, and we got a Dryad. So, and we'll see more about what they do when we go into the fight.
Okay.
Alright, so, we gotta create a shrine. The shrine is our home base. Their goal is to destroy our shrine. Our goal is to kill them and take the least amount of damage to our shrine as possible.
Well, maybe we shouldn't be putting the shrine down.
But we have to. And now they're spread out pretty evenly, so there's not a great spot to put my shrine.
Oh, I guess somewhere down along that bottom line.
Maybe like down here. Yeah. All these different hexes do different things. So the lake, if there's a friend in this hex, the lake will increase the maximum health of the shrine by 6. So that seems pretty good.
Okay, what about the bones?
The bones? Where's the bones?
Right above you.
Oh, that's the swamp. Because if you're standing in it, it'll deal 7 damage.
Okay. You got like 2 different types of mountains.
Yeah.
That's an Elvish temple.
If there's a unit nearby, the temple will deal 10 damage to a random unit. If there are more friends nearby, the mana beam will target an enemy, otherwise it will target a friend.
Ah.
After 4 activations of mana beam, all abilities will be locked.
Okay, so it can only fire 4 times. Okay, and the other mountain is just...
The other mountain is just a mountain. Just a little impassable pile of snowy rocks.
Alright
then. And then the burning farmland. If an enemy shows up, the farmland becomes prosperous and then heals enemies. And then the last one is the forest. Restores 7 health to a unit on this hex, and then restores 3 if it's the shrine. So you can plonk a shrine on top of a forest if it's damaged from a previous fight.
Yeah, we probably don't want to do that considering...
Yeah, both of the forests are currently being guarded by... we got a Dryad.
No matter where we go, an enemy will be able to reach wherever we put this down in 2 steps.
Yeah, so we're gonna put it like here, I think.
I think there, and then murder that guy on the left if we can.
Yeah, I think that's the game plan. So let's see what we can do, because I don't even know. Energy crystal. Adds value equal to the crystal's maximum health to the counters of all nearby sources of power.
So it creates a 0-8 hex.
Is that a source of power? I don't know. Stone Golem. If an energy crystal is nearby, the golem will add its maximum health to the crystals. After the energy transfer activation, the golem will die.
Okay, so that's at the start of the golem's turn. If it's next to a crystal, it'll just put that there.
Okay.
Shove its health into the crystal.
And then,
that's
this is the source of power. Deals damage equal to the counter value to all nearby enemy units.
Okay, so it pulses out and hits everything around it.
Okay.
Equal to its power, which needs crystals next to it. Adds value equal to the crystal's maximum health.
So you put the crystal out, and then you put some golems out to give the crystals power.
And
then you sanctuary.
So the golems power the crystals power the source.
So
and the source goes nuts.
So I think crystal first, then golem, then source?
Maybe?
That's what I think. I'm going to put a crystal here, and then next turn I'll put a golem here, and maybe even here, to fight these guys off.
Sure.
And then we'll source of power what we can. So we're going to try that. So you can only use one skill a turn. Oh,
I'm going to repair that.
Rebuilding forests.
So he's just already smacking our base.
Okay, so now we're going to golem. We're going to put one right there in the lake, and we're going to put one right there in front of him.
That's a choice, though. Because as soon as you hit end turn, their crystal's going to eat both of them.
Is that how that works?
At the start of the golem's turn, if they're next to a crystal...
See, but we got more friends here.
The energy transfer powers the crystal, which is great.
That does make that crystal very swole.
But now that guy on the left is just going to be wailing away here.
Yeah, but...
So, like, we could put that there and it'll nuke that one guy.
It's also about learning. We're figuring things out. So that powers that. And that did not go off immediately.
That seems problematic.
I hope nearby is not adjacent.
I think it is.
Because if that's the case, then we got problems.
Just put that way up in the top. So it can just add an 8 to the pool every turn.
Alright.
So that source of power is pumping, but it's not.
Yeah. It's gotta be okay,
yeah,
so we've
we did a bad.
Yeah, we've got issues here.
So we gotta. I said we put down 2 golems.
I'm gonna get this guy out of the way.
Because they can just smack still if they're not next to a crystal.
And we get access to that mana beam by putting extra friends nearby.
Yeah, so I think in the future we're gonna want a source next to our base so that if they get in close.
Well, I think we can put a source here and start doing work now.
Yeah. So that first turn, the source will do nothing. But then it'll get a pump of an extra 27.
Okay.
And then
that's also starting to blast people.
And the source does eventually go away.
Okay.
So he's going to energy transfer into that crystal. He's going to do the same. But it's at least healing increasing the max HP of the
shrine, yeah.
Now next turn, that source is going to go nuts. Right? So it should do 32 damage to everything around it, I think.
If everything does what it's supposed to do, theoretically. Energy burst.
Boom.
Okay.
And then boom, boom. Okay, so that's where our main damage is going to come from, but it can only target very, very close range.
And this guy showed up. So
Yep, and that's fine. You can double up on him because that guy's going to take 96 damage.
I mean, we didn't have to double up on him. He'd be dead in one hit anyway, but...
Yeah, play it safe. So,
super dead. Okay, and that guy didn't even count.
So we took a lot of damage there, but we were learning how that worked.
Okay, but now we know.
Yeah.
Okay, so... We're going to get mana, which is basically money in this game.
Okay.
Energy, which is used for talent-based stuff. And we got a rune, which will make one of our powers slightly better.
So this changes the source of power.
Yes, to get negative energy. Deals damage equal to the number of energy value to all enemy units.
Which
negative,
that's the same.
Yeah, negative energy. If there's an enemy unit on this hex, 12% of their maximum health will be added to the source's counter. So I can place it on top of an enemy.
Yeah, and it'll just suck up their juice immediately. Okay. Yeah, well. So you might as well equip that rune, even if we're not doing it long term, because I don't think that makes... Because what was the other piece of that? The rune? Or not the rune, but the ability? Is there any way to look that up? If you click on the Emerald Gauntlet, does it show?
I think if I go to the armory, I can...
There we go.
Yeah, look at the moves.
So, yeah, look at the source. So the source just does energy burst. Yeah. So, yeah, so that rune just makes it better. And then that shows the 3 runes that we can get for this set.
Yeah.
If we can find them.
So, yeah, it makes the stone golems cooler. And that makes, this gives negative energy. Oh, no, that's
the one we picked up.
So this one, teleports one chosen unit to an energy crystal, triggers unit's footwork effects. Which would be the source of power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we definitely put at least that one rune on.
Yeah, so we have 2 rune slots.
We currently only have the 1 rune, but that's fine.
And then, we going to the next continent, we have different paths. You can exchange a random resource for a random scroll. And exchange a random resource for energy, which we use to do talent things. Exchange a random resource for shrine health, which
we did take a beating.
We gained a fair amount of top end, though, at least.
That's good.
Exchange a random resource for some mana. So I think we should exchange a random resource
for health, just to be safe.
Health.
Sure.
But I think that random resource is either going to be mana or nature energy, which is a little unfortunate because then we won't be able to level up nature stuff.
That's true. And we do want nature, I think.
Gotta love nature. I mean...
We could check. And see.
Good.
So yeah, there's 3 different types of energy here. As far as I can tell, it's the orange one, the green one, and the purple one. There seems to be no...
Fire, nature, and death.
Sure.
Yeah. So why don't we use this to learn a talent first?
Sure. Alright, so we have 2 choices.
Gives us 2 choices. Yeah. At the end of the first turn, a random friend except the shrine gets the growth buff, increasing a friend's maximum health by 6 each turn.
That could be really good, considering it is at the end of the first turn. So we'll want to do that to a golem?
Or the crystal, because the crystal's whole thing is based on its health.
That's true. Or...
on guard, when an enemy comes near a friend, Grove Mystic will be created near the shrine. Works 3 times. The Grove Mystic is 2 attack, 4 health, and then can heal a random damaged friend by 3.
Okay, so they can't heal themselves.
Okay.
Okay. Well, considering our build basically wants things to walk next to our sources of power, do sources of power count as friends? Or is it just the... I don't know.
I don't know. And I don't know if they can even be damaged.
That's true. So I'll do the Gift of Force. Because that'll help both the crystals and the golems, which helps the crystals. Plus, we know that'll work.
And then, now that we've spent that, we'll do this and see what happens.
Oh, it doesn't spend it.
It sort of did. Oh. That's like, if you want to heal, you have to give up your rune.
Well, that seems like a bad idea.
I don't think I want to heal anymore.
But it didn't actually spend the energy. It's just we have to get to a certain level to gain the ability. Because we still have 24.
That's true. Well, let's check to see what the merchant has. So now we can get one of our other runes here, the Call of Nature. So this is where we can teleport a chosen unit to an energy crystal and then trigger the footwork effects, which is, I believe, that this is a footwork effect. Negative energy.
Which is neat, but the teleport doesn't let us put it there.
Let's see.
Teleport one chosen unit to an energy crystal. So unless it lets us move them adjacent to an energy crystal, then it could work.
Which I think would work, because I don't think two same units can occupy a similar space. And there's no other units that have a footwork effect from what I understand.
No, our golems do.
Do they?
Yeah, their footwork effect. No, it's a cycle effect, isn't it?
Yeah. So we can double check. Go to the armory. Relook at our moves real quick.
There's a lot to learn.
Yeah, that's not a footwork effect.
Weird.
Yeah, the only footwork effect is putting it on the source of power. If we had the golem upgrade gets a footwork effect.
Oh, that's very different though, by the way.
Yes.
If energy crystal is nearby, the golem deals damage equal to 200% of its max health to all nearby enemy units. So it does the same thing as the source of power.
And then it explodes.
Without pumping the crystal.
Yes.
So basically, if we take that golem upgrade, it's going to turn the golems into sources.
Yeah.
Basically.
But if we get this with this, then we just pull sources of power towards enemies, or we'll pull them towards crystals, which will theoretically
trigger things.
Yeah,
we could try that.
Yeah.
We want to buy that other thing and see how that works?
Why not?
Worst case scenario, we buy it and we're like, oh, that's not quite how we thought it worked, and then whatever.
And then we complain loudly about it.
Yeah.
Alright, and then we don't have enough money for anything else. All of these runes are for artifacts that we do not currently have. But that's okay.
Okay. So make sure you equip the rune.
Yeah. So we'll just
Call of Nature.
put on the Call of Nature.
Gotta love nature.
And now we're in the Antarctica Kingdom. This kingdom became the land of mourning for your kind. Antarctica's king was a terrible, cruel ruler, yet he was the first that managed to kill a god in the divine war. That loss shattered others' faith in your victory and seeded doubts in their hearts. How dare he? We've got a battle priestess, a dryad, and a nature guardian. Frickin' elves, man. Let's kill them.
Yeah.
With the power of nature?
Gotta love nature.
Okay.
Well, that shrine can go way over
This
there.
seems like an excellent shrine location.
Yeah.
It's got block off, and if you come over here, you're going to take damage. So, and then now we have a fourth skill, which is Conjure Portal. So, teleports one chosen unit to an energy crystal. So I think we want to get the energy crystals going first. And in fact, if the energy crystal counts as a friend, which I believe it does, I can put it in this lake, and that will increase the maximum health of the shrines by 6. And then I can just start pumping it up and getting it ready, and when they get close, get the source of power ready.
Sure.
Just go nuts. That should do what I want it to do.
Okay.
That guy started in toxic death, so he took damage, but he also started next to a farm, so he's fixing it.
I don't think that crystal counted as a friend.
Maybe not. Let's see.
So I think we want to set up the source.
I was gonna say we can set up a couple of. We can feed a couple of golems to this first, and then set up the source as they get close. Because next turn he'll move here, and then I can put the source there,
which will hit for 0 damage because we didn't power it first.
Yeah, but he's still got to move through. Like I said, like he's got to get through this.
Yeah, but if we put up the source first, then it can start leveling.
But the source only lasts for 3 turns, so I want to make sure that they're going to be in range before stuff happens.
Yeah, they will be.
And I also want to make sure it's nice and strong for this guy.
Yeah.
He's got a nice amount of health.
Yeah, it will be. I'm gonna pump it there, and then the crystal will grow. And now we can put 2 golems next to the crystal. They'll both get sucked up. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Now that thing's gonna the well will pulse for 14. Then it'll grow itself. Then the golems will go there and smack and transfer their health.
That one.
Okay.
Didn't go in a good direction.
So that one immediately got energy sapped.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, he's on a poison dial, so.
That's true.
In fact, I can. Oh, teleports 1 chosen unit. I think I can teleport enemy units.
Yeah. So yeah, like you could, if it lets you put them adjacent to it, you could like pull that guy north of the crystal.
This guy?
Oh no, the other guy. I mean either one, but like grab him and pull him.
It's only, I got these things circled, so it might just be these things. So that might have been an oopsie doops.
All right, well click the crystal then.
Once you click on one, you can't go back.
Well, I mean click on our crystal then.
Yeah,
and
so
then
I can pull it here. It's like, do I want to?
Well, no, if it makes a difference.
Well, this guy can hit.
You can move it to the forest then.
I mean, I don't think that did anything.
We've already used a skill this turn. Okay.
Toxic Vapors just immediately killed that guy. This should go off soon, hopefully, maybe. It did not. Why did it not?
It's because he was standing on it, maybe? Maybe he doesn't hit maybe doesn't hit someone directly on his face?
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna put one here.
Okay, another source?
Because this is going to expire soon. It should kill these 2, but then this one can work on that guy. So, this guy's getting healed through all of his nonsense. Alright, negative energy that thing. I'm gonna have a golem punch that guy. Our shrine is taking a lot of damage.
Then put the second golem in the other. No, because he'll walk away, won't he?
Yeah.
Dang.
So
yeah, we'll just put him there then.
They'll get a swing off and then they'll get eaten. Oh, the toxic vapors had that guy under control anyway. So yeah, crystals get bigger.
Of course, he walks away from the lake.
Yeah, and it looks like the source can't go off if there's something on it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put a crystal there just to block his path. Just in case he goes before my source annihilates him. Which he did. Okay, so we're taking a lot of damage, but we're figuring it out.
Our setup can do a lot of damage, but it takes setup.
It takes setup to set up our setup.
Hey, it's a pair of nature things. I think that lets us get the next hit.
Well, let's find out. Because next we got a boss, and we don't have a. Well, we do have a heal. We can sacrifice part of our shrine's maximum health for a bunch of mana or strong healing.
I mean, that's not terrible. We got extra.
We do have extra. Let's
check the chamber.
Check the chamber first, though.
Yeah.
All right. We got allows to create a mutilated elf on turn 2.
Mutated.
Mutilated and mutated. So 210, increase the maximum health of elf by 8% of a random nearby enemy's maximum health.
And that's whenever he takes an attack.
Yeah.
And then critical mass at the...
Well, it's when he doesn't attack, not takes an attack.
Wording, phrasing.
Yeah. And then critical mass and maximum health of nearby friends, except Shrine, are increased by 12% of the elf's maximum health.
Which starts at 1 but goes up as he devours.
Or renewal, every 2 turns, all friends restore 3 health. The shrine additionally restores health equal to 10% of the summarized attack of all friends.
Okay.
So that only works if we have golems out that particular turn. Because our crystals don't have attack and our sources of power don't have attack.
That's true. Huh. Oddly enough, you kind of want the 2 of them together.
Yeah.
Mutated elf seems neat because it also gives us just an extra body if we need to.
Yeah, and increasing the health of nearby friends is good because again, crystals that equates to power.
Yeah, but
this would be good if we had actual units.
Yeah.
So I think we have to take this one.
I don't think we have to, but
this one's gonna be much harder.
Yeah, it's true.
And less consistent.
It's true.
So I think we should take this one. How's that?
It's the only other trick on that one is that the other one is passive as opposed to the mutated elf, which...
Well, getting a mutated elf is passive, and then, you know...
Is it passive?
Well, we create a mutated elf on turn 2.
It says allows to create a mutated elf on turn 2. Does that mean that it's...
so it's just another ability kind of thing?
Ability? I don't know. I haven't played this. I'm guessing that it... If it just makes 1 on turn 2, then it is good. If we have to...
Science!
If we have to choose to do that on turn 2, we have other things
that we
were doing.
We go learn. Okay. Oh, none of these are heals.
None of those are heals.
Great. Well, we can sacrifice less health to get more mana with this one.
That's weird. Screw it.
Yeah, why not? Oh, that
didn't take just from Maxley.
It did not.
That seems rude.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the merchant and everything's gonna be great.
Do we have any scrolls that'll let us heal?
Let's see. Create an acid lake. Destroy 2 non-impassable active tiles. Create an acid lake. Or create a vengeful spirit, which will give a random friendly unit 5 health. And then there's our golem rune, if we wanted to go that route. But we're...
I think we're pretty into the other duo.
I don't think Call of Nature is that cool. I think getting rid of Call of Nature and then going overwhelming power might be cooler. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but then it's not... Then they're not helping the crystal.
That's true.
Which is fine if you want to do it that way.
But they themselves are doing 36 damage each. And I make 2 of them.
Yeah. If they're near a crystal.
Yeah. But we...
And then they do it once.
Yeah, and then I make more golems.
Every 3 turns.
Yeah. And I'll still be doing source of power stuff. The crystals get bigger on their own.
That's true. Go for it.
we have so much money. I'm gonna buy a shrine. It's just that,
Scroll?
yeah, just a scroll. A scroll! We can make a Vengeful Spirit, which will give a nearby friendly enemy unit 5 health, so that could power up the crystal.
A nearby friendly enemy?
A nearby friendly unit.
There you go.
Do it. And then we'll replace that with Inner Flame. Make sure that I'm choosing the correct one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Alright. Now let's try to fight a boss with a severely weakened shrine. See what happens. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know. So it's the Broken Island.
Also, I wanted to look into the forge real quick. The forge is how you make different artifacts. You take the sparks that you get, which are above the energy, and you combine one with another, and you make a thing. I just figured I'd show it because I haven't yet. It's like, we're not ignoring it. We just didn't get the...
You could go buy another one and then squish them together.
I could.
Since we're likely going to die anyway.
So...
2 sparks of fire?
No, we already know what 2 sparks of fire does.
We do?
I think.
We'll do a spark of nature anyway. We're doing nature. Fire and nature together makes a thing of something? I don't know.
Yeah. So just to see it, I don't think we're going to want to change our entire strategy considering how invested we are in runes, but just to show it off. So you take those things and you take one. You're like, I want to put that there. We'll go over here. We'll put that there. That's going to make something new. Who knows what it's going to be? Let's find out. Fardorn.
Core of the First Protector. Okay.
Okay. And then now we can go to the armory and see what that does. And then we can theoretically just change our whole game style right now.
Well, they obviously right now is probably not the best situation, but they say at the beginning that it's like different builds are more effective against certain things, so swapping out.
So, there's so much stuff. I believe it's Forest Protector. It's cut off, but I believe that's what it is. If there are 3 flaming forests nearby, the Protector will lose the immovable effect and unlock the kinetic energy ability. Protector takes 15 less damage from basic attacks, disables after awakening, and then kinetic energy locked deals damage to a random nearby enemy equal to the Protector's maximum health.
It looks like he's a 110. Which that seems like it's a lot of work to do very little.
Flaming forests. When there are at least 3 flaming forests around a forest protector, it will awake. Create 2 flaming forests on chosen X's. So you just set the woods on fire, and your protector goes, oh god! And then an orc technician. If a forest protector is nearby, its maximum health will increase by 8.
And that ability creates an 820 orc technician on a chosen X.
Okay.
Interesting. So it's all about making a cool forest protector and then ruining the forests to make the forest protector mad.
Yes, that does appear to be the case.
So you make a 118 forest protector who just sits there.
Yes.
Being a tank, he does take 15 less damage from basic attacks.
Oh yeah.
Until you burn enough forest and then he gets angry and slams things as an 18-18.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
so that's not what we're doing right this moment.
Yeah, but it's neat. It's cool.
Now we're going to go fight a boss and...
Yeah, it doesn't look good for us, James. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
I'm not convinced that I like this setup. I think that it takes too long to get set up.
Talavis, the undefeated knight.
That's not true. We defeated him in a test run.
Yeah, we did a test run, and our setup previously was pretty nice, but we didn't get that same setup again this game. Nature magic, which imbues your weapon, is the source of my never-ending life. Probably what gave me it will take it back. Alright, and he's starting all the way over there.
That's good.
So I can give myself plenty of room and start all the way over here. Ooh, there's a Elvish temple here.
That's good.
So maybe we start like right here. Let's see. That only helps enemies.
Yeah.
And the swords in the stone are bad things. Because,
he sucks up the blades and does cool things.
Yeah, and he's starting right next to one. So he's going to obtain the Sacred Blade. And he does a lot of bad things. So, yeah, he's going to summon a lot of squires, he's going to get a lot of attacks, and he's going to make us hurt.
Yeah.
And all of the squires are going to get spawned out of these strongholds.
There's a lot of them. So, yeah, that corner's probably okay.
Yeah, so we'll pop her down right there. And then I think we have to go hard and fast. So I think if we put a crystal here, he'll move forward.
And then you slap down a pair
and
of
then
golems.
I'm going to slap down a pair of golems. And I think that's our game plan here. Mana Beam! Because our shrine's next to it. Alright, our crystal grows.
And then picks up the blades.
Yep, he's gonna do all kinds of blade stuff. He's got his sword. He's ready to rock. But speaking of rocks...
Yeah.
We're just gonna do this. Hopefully they also get swings in first.
That would be nice.
Because that'd be really nice.
We'll find out.
So now, Mana Beam! And then crystal grows. Smack, smack. He's got some armor. Ow! He hits the shrine from way over there.
He murdered that golem.
Yeah, and then he moved.
And
Oh,
then
God.
Another shot to their base.
I have to pick somewhere? For what?
Your elf.
Oh.
Does the elf need to be near a crystal? You should have read that because the golem needs to be near a crystal.
Well, the golem is near a crystal.
Yeah, he won't be if he goes to attack the boss.
Yeah,
The
well.
golem needed to walk down and attack from there.
Look, everything's bad, James. It's fine.
And then put a source of power on top of that sword. Get rid of the sword. If you can.
Yeah, it's not near a crystal, though, so
That's fine.
it's not fine. We're gonna die.
Probably.
Mana burn! And here come all the squires. Yes. We have problems. Oh, there he goes. Oh, see you later. Blat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that boss is rough.
That boss is rough and our setup is slow.
Yeah.
And when he can attack from across the map, it's like, what do you do?
If our golems exploded the way I thought they should have, I think we would have been fine.
Yeah.
But then they didn't pop.
They didn't do that.
And when they didn't pop, our fun stopped.
Yeah.
But there you go. We did a loss against the boss.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get some points modifier because it's easy.
Yeah.
And then those points go towards this thing here, which helps improve various runs. Score added successfully. So my first run, shrine health went from 50 to 100.
That seems pretty good.
And then this unlocked difficulty levels. And then this will unlock different shrine types. So
Okay.
apparently shrines can get typings.
That could be cool.
Yeah. And then a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not cool enough to see yet.
Yeah. It's early.
So yeah, it's a good first look for a very, very early access game. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It's yeah, it's definitely, it's definitely early. There's a lot of things that are from when I first played it to now, even, which was like I got access to this game like a couple of weeks ago. Even between now and then, a fair amount of changes have happened. So it's very quickly developing.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty neat. So if you guys like it, go take a look. It's on Steam, so you can check it out. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.